We seem to be entering an increasingly challenging real estate market, and I'm having a lot of increasingly challenging conversations with clients that are making big decisions around their real estate holdings here in Nanaimo on Vancouver Island. I wanted to break down the framework that I use to help guide my clients through these decisions. If you're a homeowner that's making a big decision right now, or a real estate agent that's having these conversations on a regular basis with your clients, I think you might find this video of some value. So let me start by breaking down the variables that I believe that I have control over and the variables that my clients have control over as a basis to start this conversation. So what do I control? When I bring a property to market, or before I bring a property to market, the variables that I'm in control of are the marketing and the positioning strategy, the exposure strategy. What audiences are we going to target? What's the archetype of buyer that we want to target with our marketing? This is where I can be of a lot of value. What recommendations do we need to do to make sure that we don't leave any money on the table before we introduce the property to the market? I can have a dramatic impact on those decisions and can bring that to the conversation. But what do you control as the client? You control the property's condition, right? How well that property is going to show on the day we get someone through it, that's up to you, as well as the availability of that product. That's also on your side of the fence. All of these variables go into the decision matrix before we go to market and produce our recommendation. Price is a collective decision. We can look at your goals, your timelines, and all of those other market factors to determine the price, and that's a two-way conversation. Okay, so those are the variables the client controls. Those are the variables I control. Once we're on the market and we have a chance to review the performance, there's another conversation that we have about what do we do and what are the responsibilities within that where do we go from here conversation. And I like to break it down like this. Look, one of my most valuable contributions to that conversation is translating the market feedback to creative solutions to move us forward. I can include market forecasts. I can include all of the different options that are on the table. But at the end of the day, there's some important variables that need to go into the decision matrix that the client is 100% in control of. And what they want the inputs for these variables are completely up to them. I just need to know what they are so that I can put them into the decision matrix to support my recommendation. What are the important variables that the client is fully in control of? The client is in control of their motivation, which is the most important factor. Do you want to get sold now or anytime into the future? And within your timeline, we layer on your motivation. We layer on the market forecast. Is the market going up? Is the market going down? Put it into the decision matrix, and that's going to determine the recommendation. Does it mean we're reducing the price? Depends on your motivation. Does it mean we want to wait 30 days and do it and make an adjustment then potentially? Depends on the market forecast. But the client is in control of their motivation and their timeline. So when we sit down to have a consult, I can speak to market translation, I can speak to market forecast, but the client needs to speak to their motivation and timeline. Once we have all that information on the table, we're in a position to create a winning strategy. Talk to you soon.